Hey all, in this section we're continuing our talk about fats, and here we are going to discuss the main functions of fats. We know fats are one of the three macronutrient groups accompanied by protein and carbohydrates. So of the main functions, right, number one, they provide energy. Number two, they absorb and transport fat-soluble vitamins. And number three, they help provide essential fatty acids. So when we are looking at them providing energy, right, fats are one of the most dense energy sources we have. We actually store fat in our body for several reasons, but one of them is for energy sources or energy stores. So if you were happen to go along and not eat food for a long time, your body would start to break down fat as its main source of energy. And really, when you look at caloric density of food, so we'll get into this in a little bit more detail later, but carbohydrates, they provide 4 calories per gram of food. Protein, the same, 4 calories per gram. Fat is actually 9 calories per gram, so it's over twice the density. So if you were to look at this as protein and carbohydrates, right, with their 4 grams, 9 with fat. And then the interesting thing is that you can only use fat stores in the presence of oxygen. So if you look at your 3 energy cycles, you have the ATP-PC, which would be like a 10-second sprint, a 1-rep max, like, max effort, short period of time, no oxygen present. And then your next energy cycle, you have the anaerobic glycolytic cycle. That's like obviously over 10 seconds to 2 minutes, something like that, like a 400-meter sprint. The 800 probably getting a little bit more into some aerobic stuff. And then your last one, the aerobic glycolytic system, which would be like a long, slow duration jog, like more walking, hiking, like just living. Like we use fat to power that energy source. But yeah, so they are highly dense. The second one, they absorb and transfer fat-soluble vitamins. So vitamin A, D, E, and K. Fat is what allows them to enter your bloodstream and then deliver them into the body where they're needed. So fat's obviously important for that. And then the third function is that they provide essential fatty acids, so essential things that we have to get from our diet, right? Things that we don't produce naturally within the body. The first essential fatty acid would be linoleic acid. You find that in oils, meats, peanut butter, eggs, like tons of food sources. The second one, alpha linolenic acid, is a lot more scarce in our diet. And main sources for that would be like wheat germ, which most of us probably don't add to our diet, and then spinach and walnuts. So those are your basic functions for fats. Thank you.